How's it going, everyone? So I just got done finished one project here, a real quick project, exterior. It was an exterior um, propane grill attachment. So I'm gonna move on to my next one. I basically wanted to set up some solar modules or solar panels up top. So I went ahead and purchased a couple. I had already started on this project. I did do a solar controller. I did an inverter, automatic transfer switch, all that. So it's all set up. Basically, all I need to do is drill my roof penetration, install my sealer cap, wire it down to the controller, and also install the solar panels. So that's going to be my next step here. Basically, what I did, bought a couple, and here I'll show you here. Installed 3 air conditioning units. Low, so batteries are completely dead. I think let's see here, where did I go? I forgot what I need to do here. Oh, I forgot the battery disconnect is off. That's why it's not showing any voltage on them. So yeah, there's the inverter. I do have the wires back behind here coiled up. I'm gonna have to get them up to the roof, penetrate the roof, mount my two panels. I'm gonna be mounting up between this unit here, and I do have the vent right there. So I'm hoping to kind of go roughly in this area. So we'll see what it looks like up there and go from there. Alright, so I started off with removing the bolts out of here, or the screws. I do have, like I said, I do have it all pre-wired already, so I'm just gonna find the conductors, which is these guys. I just used number 10 THA Chan for the interior. The number 10 THA Chan, so that's rated for it's like indoor type wire. It's rated for 30 amps. I'm pushing out 11 amps, so should be more than fine. The exterior obviously is going to have the PV style cable, so I'll be all good. Yeah, so at some point I'm gonna have to fish this up to the roof. Hey guys, so I actually got myself a little bit ahead of the video, but basically got the panels all up, got my tools up top, and I did actually start installing the brackets on the panels, and I started actually measuring and scaling them down. But I'll go through with you guys exactly what I did. What I did was, it's a 1 bolt in each quarter of these panels here, go on the brackets. Basically got my measuring tape. I squared out the panels to the edge of the RV. Right around, you see there, 20 or so. I did the same thing on the other side. Then I squared it off here, making sure they're all in line. All I did was grab a piece of flat bar, squared it up, and as you can see, I did grab some RTV here. I laid some RTV underneath, in between the holes, and I just put these 8 holes in the center here to keep them in place. This is what I have here. It's a Power Solar, I forgot what they call it, like a chase. Basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to drill a small hole somewhere, secure it, and then I'll tie all my wires in there. Let's just go down to the lower level here. It should be pretty basic. So, alright, so I will finish securing the screws. I'll get the conductors out, and I'll have this area here set up for the drilling of the hole, and I'll go from there to work on trying to get the wires up through the hole here. do my termination, and then come in, drop it back down, and then secure it, and then tie in all the solar panel connections. I am gonna get some of this. I forgot the name of this stuff here, but it's a design especially for RV roofs. I'm gonna come back, lay it up over the top, but I don't have that with me, so I just got some RTV to do some protection for right now. And that RTV would work. It's gonna seal it, but it's not gonna give it the lifespan that something like this would. Alright guys, so I went ahead and got this all mounted up. It has 2 screws on each corner. They're about 1 inch long, so it definitely penetrates the the wood really good. Next thing I did was basically go from that corner there to this point here. Figured out my center line, put a mark, just drilled a 7/8 hole right in here. This is gonna basically drop in just like that, right? And I'll have my 2 connection points there. Easy as that. I'll add some sealant all the way around the screws, and I'll throw a bead of silicone all the way around, or RTV for now. Yeah, so the next step is basically go down below, get the wires from down below, get them chased up through this hole here, put it up on the terminations, drop it in, and then from there I'll be ready to plug in these panels. So I'll go down below, I'll take some of my tools with me, get some of the stuff taken apart so I can be able to fish the conductors. Okay, so basically the electrical controller panel is right behind this here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this ring right around here. I'm gonna pull this off. That hole I drilled isn't that, it's got about a 4-inch gap in between here. So I'm gonna take this little trim all the way around so I can stick my hand in there. And then if I have to, I can take this all the way off so I can stick my hand in there so I can pull the wires, feed them over to here, and then stuff them up into the ceiling. So I'll tear this down and then I'll go to the next step. Okay, I went about and did it the easy way. It was 6 screws all the way around the perimeter. Now I have a little gap there where I can chase the wires. Over here, there's basically 1 screw kind of like on each corner, so 4. And looking right up to there, you can see the roof hole. So I'm going to just feed wires from here, go across to there, fish it down, and I should be able to get through there. Alright guys, so I got this ran across here. Next step is going to be getting it up through the hole. So you're probably wondering, there's a blue and a white here. For some reason on this Heartland 5th wheel, all the grounds are in white. So I'm just using the white to match the color for the negatives. I'm using this one here as a positive here, which you could choose to use the red and the black. It's totally up to you, whatever you want to do. If you want to use a PV cable, run it, fish it through the walls, it's probably something that you might want to do. I have tons of this conductor, so it wasn't really making sense for me to go out and buy PV cable, which is just indoor, and it's 600 volt rated. I'm pushing 12 volts through it, so should be fine basically. Yeah, so that's my next step. I'm gonna run it into that hole and then run it down below, and then I'll go from there. Alright, so yeah, I'm all done tying this in, ran it across there, fed it down below. Now I do have the conductors right here, long enough, plenty long. I do have more slack. I can pull more if I need to, but I do have it up on the roof. I'm going to terminate to this controller here, then I'll work up top and I'll finish my my poke through, seal it off 100%, make it watertight, and then I will be able to tie in the solar panels. And like I said earlier in the video, I'm going to be tying them in parallel, so it'll maintain the 12 volt or I'm sorry, not 12 volt, 18 volt. I don't know why I mentioned 12 volt earlier, but it is 18 and a half volt, I believe is what these panels are. And yeah, so we'll be all good. 18 and a half volt. These conductors are 600 volt rated, so they have plenty of protection. And after I'm done terminating, I can actually go through and make up these connectors with the MC4s, MC4 connectors. Okay, so the back of the controller is connected. You can see there you have the positive for the battery, the negative for the battery, and then you have the positive for the solar panel, the negative for the solar panel. Again, I'm using the white as a negative, and the blue is going to be the positive. So I'm going to go ahead and secure this, put a couple screws on it, and then I'm going to work my way up to the roof. Once I get it working 100%, we'll button everything up, close everything up. Alright, so I went ahead, measured off of there, both sides, squared it up, found the center, squared it up, making sure it was parallel with the side of the RV. Secured it, had its RTV all the way around. Added the 6 screws. As you can see, there's plenty of sealant in there. Tied these in. So now I'm gonna go down to the bottom, check out what we got going on, see if we're working. Right now it's really windy. Looks like it's about to rain pretty soon. So I don't know how much voltage we're gonna be basically out of these things right now, but yeah, we're pretty much done. And I actually had the space to do 3 of them. I'd have to butt them up side by side, but the reality, I use this RV maybe just 2-3 times a year. Do I need to have my roof full of solar panels? No, I don't. If I need to, I guess I could add 2 more over here and stagger them. But I kind of, if I did go all the way across, I'd be pretty much essentially using all the width, and I wouldn't be able to cross over to this side here. So I decided to run with that. But if I do get more, I could always add 2 more there, parallel these, and then up here there'll be one final connection, and I'll have 400 watts total. Right now I set up at 200 watts, about 11 amps, right under 11 amps. If I did 4, it'd be 400 watts, and it'd be, right at, I don't know, right under 21 amps, 22 amps. So, which the conductor will still be rated plenty for that. So this is what I have right now set up for batteries. So I have my main disconnect there. I do have 4 interstate batteries. At some point I do want to hopefully buy the 6 volt, 6 volts, and run those. I hear that those are better. So yeah, these are typical marine batteries. Alright, so I do have everything all put back together. The skylight, this is on. Actually just need to put this little grill in real quick. I reinstalled all this here. Now going through it, it's telling me that it does have, picking up some sun. 11.4. the batteries are low, and that's the whole reason why I'm installing this. Yeah, so the whole reason I'm installing these panels is because the RV sits pretty much stored, and it's not connected to shore power, and the battery is just, with time, they just drain. So I'm hoping this will be a good fix. Hopefully these batteries are not destroyed. If they are, I was planning on upgrading anyways at some point. Looking at this, so let's see here. I'm just showing 1.5 amps. It's charging. We're at 18%. 11.4. Like I said, there's literally no sun. It's completely covered. So when we get some good sun, we should be able to get a lot more amps in there. More voltage. So, yep. So that's it. Thanks. Hey guys, well thanks for hanging out till the end here. Hopefully this was informational to you guys, and if you did like the video, please like and share it. Subscribe to my channel. You know, I try to do little things here and there that maybe can help someone. You know, and I'll do my hardest to keep adding more videos. You know, life's busy, so you know, hopefully help someone out. Pretty simple. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment down below, and I'll do my best to get to you. Okay, thanks.